Let's make sweet potato puree. So I have 5 sweet potatoes here. They're like medium sized, I guess. And I washed these and now we're just gonna peel them. Now technically you could just buy the canned sweet potato puree, just like they have the canned pumpkin puree, but I prefer to use real sweet potato just because, not saying that it's not real sweet potato in the cans, but I just prefer to use fresh sweet potatoes because they yield more, it's more cost effective, and it honestly doesn't take much time to do, so I may as well just do it myself. One sweet potato honestly yields a lot, so I'm just making a large batch just to have some sweet potato puree in my kitchen, not in my kitchen, in my refrigerator, so that I could have it on hand whenever I want to make more of the sweet potato pie overnight oats or the sweet potato pancakes or waffles or whatever. And it usually lasts probably about, like, I would say 3 to 4 days, depending on how good your refrigerator is. So yeah, so if you wanted to do like a single serve or maybe like 2 servings or so, I would say only do 1 medium sweet potato and then go from there. After peeling, I just cut the sweet potatoes into large chunks. They don't have to be perfect size or anything like that, just like chunky enough where it doesn't take forever to boil and soften, but not too small either, because we're going to be transferring this to a blender and we don't have time to be scooping out tiny pieces of sweet potato. Ooh. Just be careful not to injure yourself while cutting it into chunks. Okay, great. So I'm going to cover this pot with water, bring it to a boil, and then let the sweet potatoes cook for probably like 15 minutes, I would say. It really doesn't take that long until it's softened, and then we go from there. So the sweet potatoes are now fork tender. Just to show you guys what I mean by that, it goes right through like nothing. Yep. So now we're just gonna drain this off and let it cool down for like 10 minutes or so, just so that we don't injure ourselves. Okay, it's been about like 10 minutes or so. It doesn't have to be completely cooled down, but I want it to be like manageable so it's not too steamy in my NutriBullet to the point where I can't get the lid off when I'm done mixing it. So I just transfer everything to the blender container and we're literally just blending this up until it is smooth. If you do have problems with it kind of just like catching and not blending because it's too dry, just add in a little bit of water at a time, but not a lot, because we want this to be a puree, not a smoothie. So just do like maybe like a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons at a time until everything is blended up properly. So this is the consistency we are looking for, beautiful and velvety. So because this is still hot, I need to cool this down completely. You can kind of see the steam a little bit. So I have a hack for you guys. Let me just get a plate. So you want something that is flat. You can use a plate, you could use a baking sheet, you could use, that's basically it, those 2 things. So you're just gonna take the puree, put it on a plate, and just lay it out completely flat, or as flat as you could get it, so that it cools down 10 times faster, because now the heat can escape because everything is flat. Our sweet potato puree is all cooled down now, so I'm going to transfer it to a jar. Honestly, jars hate to see me coming because I love to repurpose them. This is definitely a jar that had salsa in it. But that's fine, we washed it out and made sure that it is nice and fragrance free, because nobody wants onion tasting sweet potato puree. And then I just pop the lid on this and put it in the fridge and use it as needed. I slam it down a little bit just to get the air bubbles out so we could fill more in there. As you can see, the sweet potatoes yield a lot. This is a 16-ounce jar, and this is about 8 ounces, I believe. Let me see. Or 5, no, yeah, 8 ounces. So this is a whole lot of puree that you could use in whichever direction. And that's all that I have for you guys today on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember that healthy does not mean boring.